G'day champions, it's Stuart Stone here, healthandfitnessover40.com, and today is Friday the 10th of Movember. And looking at this fledgling mo-sterpiece, it's starting to develop some depth, some thickness, some luxurious growth. So we're going to call today's mo-sterpiece the Consolidator. It's what happens when you build strong foundations and then leap forth into new growth. And that kind of segues into today's video. In fact, I've got some really exciting information regarding depression. Now I know excitement and depression don't generally go together, but it's one of the three key factors tied in with the whole Movember movement is reducing depression and reducing suicide in Australians. Now, as we know, suicide is the 13th biggest killer of Australians each year, killing 3 times as many men as women. But the exciting part is the breakthrough discovery that depression is closely linked to inflammation in the body. So let's go and have a look at the research right now. Okay, so here's a report on the Mind Unleashed website, and the reason I've chosen to put this here is because it's a better summary than the original research. The original research is very, very long, and I've put a link to that research in the description below so you can check it out for yourself, but let's hit the high points right here. So what they're finding is that inflammation is responsible for at least some forms of depression. So the findings are, it's pretty clear that inflammation can cause depression. That's from Professor Ed Bullmore, who headed up 20 years of this research at the Department of Psychiatry at the University of Cambridge, London. So in relation to mood, beyond reasonable doubt, there is a very robust association between inflammation and depressive symptoms. We give people a vaccination and they will become depressed. That's not everyone, but of course there is a known link between vaccination and depression. Similarly, if you treat a healthy individual with an inflammatory drug, a substantial percentage of those people will become depressed. Now, we're not going to suggest that it's a simple one cause, one result type situation. Like any health condition, there are multifactorial causes. In other words, there are a number of things that contribute, and when you take some of those factors out of the equation, the disease doesn't have the opportunity to progress. So inflammation isn't the whole story, but it's a significant part of the puzzle. Now, what we've done for you today as a special gift and a bonus is I've given you a very brief synopsis of our whole depression webinar and the natural ways that you can reduce your risks and increase your resistance to succumbing to depressive symptoms. So here it is for you as an absolute gift, and then next week we're going to focus more on some of the magnificent sports stars and also on some of the other causes. In fact, very soon we've got a very, very powerful webinar coming up on prostate cancer and how you can influence and reduce your risk from certain lifestyle choices. There are specific things you can do with your diet to not only reduce your risk dramatically, but also if you are dealing with that condition, to stop its progression or radically slow it down, and in certain cases to actually reverse the condition. So stay tuned for that next week. As always, make sure that you click on the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. And here's your bonus webinar coming up right now.
Here's the summary. Let's fly through it. The mental aspects. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Again, videos down below. Write and describe a positive event, listing how you felt, reconnect with that emotion. Super important. And one that I found from a mate of mine, he said, you know what, Stuart, write down all of the compliments you have ever received, and if you can't remember them, make them up. No one cares. Your central nervous system doesn't care whether it's real or whether you tell it to yourself. In fact, it's probably more important if you do tell it to yourself. But when you're hitting a bit of a low day, read them. Read them, read them, reconnect with your power. And the third one, random acts of kindness. How powerful is this? You go and help other people, the hit for your body is absolutely amazing. That's a massive one, and we need more kindness in the world. Affirmations, remember your power postures. I love myself, I am awesome, I am amazing, and get those power postures. Say it with feeling, say it with love, nurture yourself, be good to yourself. Let's go through the foods again super quickly. Okay, so walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds. You can read through all of these. If it's green, eat it. You can steam it, eat it. If it's nuts and seeds, eat it. Okay, it's pretty obvious. Beets, peppers. Okay. So again, more folate foods and B12 foods. It's green, eat it. You can read through the list. Again, chromium. There we are. Again, iron, spinach, Popeye. He was eating spinach, not a cow. How many times do we need to say it? Spinach, green stuff, broccoli, cruciferous vegetables. Get them into you. Mushrooms, garlic, la 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 la. If it's green, eat it. Again, plant-based foods, lentils. Hing will not make you fart. Go to your health food store, get some hing powder, okay? Turmeric, again, lowers inflammation in the body. Health benefits, again, let's start looking at exercise and what the exercise says. Cold showers, we just talked about it, it's obvious. Burpees, skipping ropes, and guess what? Here's an absolute extra little bonus. How good are we on over-delivering here today? But you can do short interval training workouts. This stuff is super good for your physical health, your aerobic health, your anaerobic health. The reason I've crossed out the lower areas is because you don't need to go on and on and on for hours. Just a short burst will help you. In fact, just dropping and doing 10 push-ups will help with your mood. You want to help with your fitness longer term though? Squats, push-ups, planks, burpees, high knees, lunges. It doesn't matter where you're starting as long as you start. It doesn't matter what your current fitness levels are. Just do something. And we have a whole program, which again, we're going to have a link to a full webinar shortly about how to modify your exercises if you're unfit or just starting out. So that's the webinar, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for helping us share this amazing information with you. This is literally life-changing stuff, but most importantly, don't wait for a crisis. Use it today, and if you are in a crisis, seek professional help. Now, to get more information like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, there's a link in the description below, or just click subscribe below the video here. That'll keep you up to date with our videos. This is one of our longer ones. This is just under an hour. A lot of our videos go for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It gives you nice little bite-sized pieces of information, and then if you're like me, where you like to just absolutely dive in with full intensity and get all the information in one hit, that's what videos like today's are for. So also, while you're there, please like us on Facebook, give us a thumbs up on our page, and while you're either in our YouTube channel or on our Facebook, if there is a post that you like, please give us a thumbs up. Please give us some feedback, share it with your friends, just use it. Again, our aim is to help over 1 million people worldwide improve the quality of their health and well-being. So please help us out with that. We're greatly appreciative of your efforts in supporting us, and I'm sure your friends will be when they get better outcomes in their lives.